and something I was talking to Coach about was I have one day a week where we just experiment. Okay, and I let our guys be creative. I'll give them a concept, like we're trying to score off our opponent's pressure on our feet, or we're trying to score off our opponent has an ankle ride, and I let my kids figure things out. You guys' brains are 1,000 times more powerful and creative than you guys give yourselves credit for a lot of times, because a lot of us as coaches, we only get a certain amount of time with you, so we want it to be as structured as possible. And we feel like if you guys are kind of wandering off doing your own thing, that you're not growing, and that's false. Okay? Again, the more time you spend being creative, the more growth you're going to have. All right? So this is what I'm going to do. We dealt with pressure in different ways. We dealt with position and how we score different positions. All right? So I want you to go out, and I want you to try to put at least two, if not three or more positions together to score on bottom. Okay? And you're going to kind of choreograph it with you and your partner in your heads. So I could start with this elbow, kind of this little fat man roll, whatever elevator roll that we're working with. My partner can float, drive into me. I could change a level. They could chop, and then I could end up in a Granby. So I could cover a whole bunch of pressures and positions just by being creative and walking through. All right, can I borrow you? So when I hit this elbow pinch, or this little elevator kind of roll, I just want you to circle around and float behind me and don't go to your back. All right, so we're going to start referee's position. I'm going to crawl forward, and I'm going to execute pretty good. I'm going to slide and catch the wrist, and I'm going to, stay right there first, and I'm going to kind of pose, and I'm going to try to elevate this guy, and he's just going to float around behind me and get to his knees, and I'm going to end up here. Have we been here before? Yeah. Okay, so he's going to drive into me, give me forward pressure. I'm going to stand my ground, and I'm going to change levels, because again, I got to read his head. All right, so drive into me. So I'm going to change levels. Drive into me. Oh my God. Here, I'm going to change levels. Okay, now when I get to this position, which I had forward pressure, now he's going to give me side pressure. He's going to chop. So he's going to chop, and I'm going to pose. I'm going to come to my height, and I'm going to Granby through. Okay, right here and chase the angle. All right, so we've gotten to 3 different positions based off him being a high-level wrestler. Okay, high-level guys don't just go away. They float, they block, they move, they anticipate. So again, this is just one idea. I don't care what you create. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just giving you a concept using some of our technique from today and yesterday. All right? So I'm going to hit this crawl, slide. I'm going to try to elevate. Pop him through. He floats. Changes position. Changes pressure. He drives in. I change levels. He gives me side pressure. Pose. Right into my Granby. Okay? So a lot of skills we've used. A lot of skills you guys have already drilled today. But I want you to go out with you and your partner and spend some time choreographing a sequence. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? So I want you to work through bottom moves. So that means top guy has to be engaged as well. Don't get frustrated if it doesn't pan out perfect. It's the fact that you're thinking about position and communicating. Cool?